David Wills. I'm an IT teacher, and I use Moodle for uploading resource files for students and keeping track of things from week to week. So I've set up the system here. I've turned the editing on in the top right hand corner. I can turn the editing off, and then you can scroll down like that, and you can see everything's been set up on a weekly basis. And if I click close all at the top, it closes all the weeks up, and then you can go down to, say, this week, open it up, and then here I've got the objectives, and then I've got some resource files underneath. And then during the session I might put things on there like photographs of the whiteboard, various other bits and pieces, files and that, so things that we do during the class. So what I'll do first of all is just show you how I set up the objectives. Oh, by the way, I haven't shown you how to set this up on a week-by-week basis, but it is fairly straightforward, but I won't talk about that now. So click on there, turn editing on, and then down here what I would have done is click on the edit summary thing underneath, and then these are the objectives, and sometimes I copy and paste them from the scheme of work. When you copy and paste, sometimes it copies the formatting and it looks awful. So if you click on this icon here, you can then choose the paste as plain text option, so that when you right click and paste it, it doesn't paste in all the formatting. And then what you do then is highlight it, and then you can, if you want to, you can add bullet points, so everything's bullet pointed. So that's the those are the objectives. And then these resource files, these can be got hold of by using like drag and drop. So if, for example, I wanted to put this link to a website about Gantt charts, I can drag that across. It can be a file, it can be a link, it could be anything. And then where it says add files here, it just drops in like that. And that saves a lot of time than clicking on add activity or resource, because that takes several steps, whereas this is all done in one step. So I've added that on there now. And then if I wanted, say, to add some homework or something, I can go down here, choose label, click add, and then I can say something like complete unit 377 website software by the end of the week, and submit work for assessment, and then click, or I'm just going to put another heading on top, just put homework. And then save and return to course. So there you have the start of the class with the objectives, and then resources, homework, and then they can see on there, if anyone misses the class, they can go back to the previous weeks and sort of see what we've done. So that was half term. This here's an example of the whiteboard. So this is just an ordinary whiteboard. I just took a photograph of it with a camera, and then I just uploaded the picture onto Moodle. So it's quite useful for recaps as well. So the following week I can get this up on the screen, and then I can then discuss what we did the previous week. So it's very useful for recap. I got most of the main things at the top here. The assignments and the specifications all go at the top. I hate scrolling, so and I like things to be organised. So this kind of system kind of works for me. And if you want to set this up on a week-by-week basis, I think you have to go into Edit Settings, and then go down here, and then it's very complicated. Collapse format, course format. Yeah, so I think it's somewhere around here. You go to Set Structure, instead of topic you turn it into weeks, and then I put it on 2 columns, but you can put it on 3 or 4 if you want, or just leave it on 1. And then you can change the colours. So these are like the background colours when you hover over the weeks. So if I just change these, see what they look like. No, they've changed colour on there now. So I hope that's useful. And also, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about, which is the use of Blumind. You can download Blumind if you type in search engine, go to Google, type in Blumind, so it's spelt differently to Blumind. Go to the correct website, don't go to one of these other websites that can mess you around. Go to the proper website and then click on download, and you should be able to download it fairly quickly. It doesn't cost anything. And what Blumind does, it's like mind mapping software. So you can type in a topic, say terms of reference, like that. Press the tab key, and then you can press the space bar to edit. So so you can use terms of references for customers, for meetings. Helps you, press the tab key, delegate responsibility, and so on. And you can build up your own kind of map. This is one I did earlier for games design. I did that in class. No, I did that before class, and then I put it up on Moodle. But you can change the formatting to make it look easier to read. Once you get that, you can either go to save or export. You can export it in different formats. So if you wanted to export it as a JPEG, for example, a photograph, you can click OK there. And then I'll just put it on the desktop. Save it there on the desktop. And then open containing folder. It's quite convenient that, then I can find the document quickly. Just go back to the course. So I'm going to put the Blumind map underneath on here. So if I go back to the folder and then just drag the document onto there, upload, add image to course page. And there's the map. It's got a lot of white space around it, but you can see there it's just showing you an image of the map. And I'd like to just move that up a bit higher, like that, so it's in the right place. And then I can go back to the top, turn off the editing, and then there's the map. And so if anyone wants to look at that, they just click on it, and then they can see the photograph of the mind map. So Blumind's very useful for planning. Say this one is for planning a games instruction manual, but it can also just be used for mapping out different ideas, wordstorming. You could use it for planning a website, for planning an assignment or a report. So it can be used for loads of things. And the good thing about Blumind is that you can also use different layouts. Like here you've got logic chart, tree chart, organisational map. So depending on how you want to view it, you can change the way it all kind of sets itself out.